everyone, it's Crystal, and today's video, I'm going to do an update on these personalized wine glasses. I made this video, I don't know, about a month and a half, maybe 2 months ago, and recently here I've been getting a lot of questions on my YouTube channel and my Facebook channel, so I figured I've been going through and trying to answer most of them. But a lot of them were repeats, so I figured it's just a lot easier sometimes for me just to do a video real quick and be done with it. So, that's what this video is. Alright, first question, and this was a recent question I just see now, which I'll probably respond back to the woman who sent me this message, but if she happens to watch this before I respond back, that might be easier. She had asked, how do I do them? I think I pretty much explained how I did them in that video. If you have a specific question to a step that I had did, maybe not explained it as well as I should have, leave me know. But I think I pretty much explained it pretty easily in that video. I'm not for sure, like I said, if you're having a question about a specific step. So that might be a little bit helpful. I might be able to answer that a little bit better if I knew exactly where you wanted me to clarify how I did that. So, alright, so that was first question. Second one was someone was saying that they were having some problems with the triple thick glaze and that it was cracking. I have not had that problem at all. I think on the group, the Facebook group that I belong to, I think someone on there was saying about how their triple thick might have been cracking, and I think the answer to that question was it might have been the climate, or if it wasn't the climate, it might have been maybe your layers are a little too thick. So try making your triple thick glaze layers really light. When I did these, when I did the layers of that triple thick, there was, the layers were very, very, very thin. And that's why I think that's the whole purpose of why you're putting on so many layers. Like, I think I did 3 or 4, I can't remember. But I think that was the purpose of it, because if you just did one thick layer, I think it was, like, not coming out crystal clear, and they were having some cracking problems. So try just taking your layers just a little bit lighter. I know you had said that you had left it dry, enough time in between. But personally, I have not had that problem. This was the very first glass I did. And as you can see here, there is no cracking whatsoever in these layers. Okay? So that's my best answer I can give to that question. Okay, number 3, does the glitter come off? I have not had a problem with my glitter coming off. That's the whole purpose of putting that triple thick on there, of putting that glaze on there, is because so the glitter won't come off, and not only that is because that triple thick will make it nice and smooth. But as long as you seal that glitter in there, it should not come off. Okay, the next one. I had gotten a lot of questions about where I had purchased my vinyl cutouts, and the answer to that question is nowhere. I cut out my own vinyl. The initials here and the letters for the name, I cut those out myself using a electronic die cutting machine. I personally have the Silhouette Cameo, and that's what I use to cut these out with. I also do have the Cricut. I haven't used my Cricut in a very long time, but I use my Silhouette. So if you're new to my channel, or perhaps you don't know what a die cutting machine is, my best answer for you is to go to Google and put in the search bar silhouette die cutting machine, or you can just do die cutting machine, because there's plenty of other companies out there that have electronic die cutting machines. And we use them a lot in paper crafting for craft making, card making, mixed media, anything like that. But yes, if you have any more questions about what kind of machine I use the Silhouette Cameo. That's what I own. And if you're unfamiliar with what that machine is, just go ahead to Google and type in Silhouette Cameo or Silhouette die cutting machine or electronic die cutting machines, and you'll get a plethora of information coming up on there. Okay, so I know you guys are going to be able to hear my cat, because every time I record a video, he likes to go up in front of my door and just sit there and do his little call. Okay, another lady had asked me about how did I get my fonts into my Silhouette. And basically, I didn't do anything special. The only thing I did was went to the websites. I downloaded the fonts. And then when I had opened up my Silhouette software, and I had the designer software, so I had the software you had to pay for, but I think this works the same way in the free software. And when I opened up my software, it was already in there, and so there should be, I'm not looking at my software right now, but in that software there's a button for you to type your text in. You click on that, and somewhere on that screen it should bring you up there to where you can change your font. And that's how I did it. And like I said, my fonts was already in there. So once I had downloaded them from the internet and they were on my computer, they automatically show up in any of my, like my Microsoft Word. Those fonts show up into there, my Cameo software. So that's my best answer I can give to you. If you're having a problem with them, or you need like someone to show you visually how to do it, again, I would either go to YouTube or go to Google and just type in that question about how do you get your fonts into your Silhouette machine. But that's how I did mine. Mine automatically came up into there. Okay, so I hope that helped you out. Okay, and then the two last most popular questions was what fonts do I use and what sizes. Okay, sizing, I'm sorry, I cannot help you out with. That has to be a trial and error. Because the wine glasses are different. Like this glass is different from this glass. So I would probably, on this one, I would use a smaller font than what I'd used on this one. So basically, if I was you, I would just play around with the fonts and with the sizing, and either cut it out on like some scratch vinyl or on some just like copy paper. That's what I did with a lot of mine, to figure out the sizing, because honestly each letter had different sizing. Okay, now what fonts do I use? Okay, this font right here I got from dafont.com, okay, and it's called monogram_KK, and this was a free font, and this was the font I used for the initials. And again, I just, if you go to this website right here, and in the search bar, just type in monogram_KK, it should bring you right up to that font. The next font I used was from, there we go, was from 1001fonts.com. And it was the Gabriella, and this is the font I used for the names. So, and this is a free font as well. I know someone had messaged me saying that they wasn't free fonts, but I went on there today and checked, and today is January 20th, 2014, and they were both free as of today. So, again, just go to that website there, type in Gabriella, or you can even, type in Gabriella in the search bar, and it should bring you up to that font. And again, I just downloaded them to the computer, and once I have them on my computer, they automatically show up in my Silhouette software. Again, as for the sizing, it just really depends. It's a trial and error. The initial sizing, of course, is a lot bigger, and the name sizing is a lot smaller. So, the sizing also depends on the glasses, the fonts, you know, it's a trial and error thing. So, yeah, that's all the questions. I've had other questions, but that was mainly a lot of the questions, the same questions I keep getting asked. So, figured I'd just do an update video. I'm going to try to link this video into the first video, so anyone watching that first video can watch the updated version. What else did I want to say? Oh, I know when I originally started making these glasses, I had went to the dollar store and I had purchased some glasses from the dollar store. Because I wasn't sure if this was something I was going to like to do or if they were going to turn out. And, of course, you know, because they're from the dollar store, they cost $1. But on that silhouette group, Facebook group, it's some kind of silhouette group that I belong to. I can't remember the name of it. But on there, a lady had posted that she gets her wine glasses from Walmart. And she gets a box of, there's 12 glasses in a box, and it's $10. So if you're going to be making a lot of these, it would be a lot cheaper just to purchase the box from Walmart, because you'll save at least $2 per, you know. If you went and bought 12 from the dollar store, it'd be $12, but you can get 12 for $10 from Walmart. So, alright guys, that is it. Thank you everybody for subscribing, for watching, for commenting, for leaving me messages. I hope I answered your questions. And if you want, you can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and my blog, and all those links should be down below. Alright, and if you have any more questions, just go ahead and you can ask them to me on Facebook, on YouTube. You can send me a private message, send me an email, whatever. I'll try to answer you back. Sometimes it does take me a little while to respond because I am not online every single day. So I've been trying to limit my hours on YouTube and Facebook and that this year. It's one of my goals. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. And until next time, I will talk to you later. Bye.